Hello and good morning and welcome back to the Grey Cricketers World Cup Morning Glory. Pezza, an oath that we've taken to the audience is we will never lie to you in the show. We will never lie to you on this show. That was a fucking dreadful game of cricket last night between an okay side and a side that might still have a sniff of the finals, a sniff like something you might do to a co-worker's chair when they get up to go to lunch. It's a sniff that you don't really deserve. It's not really a sniff that you think that you should be doing, but it's a sniff nonetheless. And then, of course, there's Bangladesh, who have been playing international cricket since 1979, and the highlight so far, I think, has been that time when Shakib Al Hasan kicked the stumps over in disgust for an umpiring decision in the Dhaka Premier League. Pakistan are now fifth on the ladder. They chased Bangladesh's 205, 3 down in 32.5 overs. Bangladesh, importantly, stays ahead of England on the table. If you appreciate that we don't lie to you on this channel when everyone else is telling you, actually, a pretty good game of cricket last night, then why not click subscribe on the channel? Help us help each other. Actually, just help us. There's actually not really an ipso facto relationship going on here. So click subscribe if you enjoyed that. Pezza, can Pakistan do something? Are we looking at an India-Pakistan semi-final? What does this game mean for India? Let us know how you're feeling in the comments. TGC is brought to you by Cricket.com, where you can download the Cricket.com app in the App Store right now. And you can also subscribe to their YouTube channel, Cricket.com/TV. Pezza, what a wonderful Tuesday night that was.
And I just want to correct one lie you've already offered. That Bangladesh did not make 205, mate. They made 204.
Oh, God damn it. Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe immediately and know that all lies will be corrected.
One mistake here, boys.
One mistake here, boys. Mate, he goes, this is the Pakistan we know.
Yeah, is it?
Okay.
Quicks
firing, stumps splayed, hair looks good,
Yep.
big sixes,
Yep.
that pavilion show, rinsing everyone.
The boys are on.
What a show.
Yeah,
that is.
what a show. What a show.
It really is. I don't know what they're saying, but they look like they're having a great time.
Yeah, sometimes.
I just saw a caption saying, I think it was Shoaib Malik,
Yep.
explaining why Babar Azam and Virat Kohli can't play off spin. And I watched the shit out of it without picking up one word.
Just gesticulations.
He said arm extension at one point, but I just saw his feet moving around. And it's like, love.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need to know what people are saying just to know love. I was watching his feet move around, watching him kind of dissect it.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. This I don't know what they're saying, and I know it's the best show on cricket.
100%.
Second best.
No question about that. They haven't.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's great salad on that show. There's salad fucking everywhere.
Face salad, head salad. So, yeah, a net run rate boosting win for Pakistan, who all they ever need is a sniff nonetheless. As you say.
Yeah, just a sniff of the chair.
Dark beers for Bangladesh, who are officially gone.
Oh, no.
The first team to be officially gone. There's other teams who are beneath them who somehow aren't, but that's the nature of mathematics. So let's start with...
Mathematics, Dill.
Mate, what a tune.
That is a fucking
you know
banger.
what? Dill, Pakistan. It's the move into the minor key.
Yeah.
Pakistan, Dill, Pakistan. That's how their tournament is going.
Yeah.
It's rising. It's sad, and there's a slight brood and mood to it, and it could really crash and burn.
Yeah.
But it's still rising.
Sounds like me when I'm sniffing chairs.
So here they come, Pakistan. Sort of. They just played a shit team and knocked them over. First thing, quicks fire, Tigers wilt. What are we looking at? Shaheen Shah Afridi. Finally, a wicket. Finally, a couple of early poles for Shaheen Shah Afridi. First over, third over.
Yeah.
Hit it. Just hit it.
It's time for Cricket.com's Stat Dog.
I'll sleep to this now.
Who's the good little boy?
Yeah, it's the whole song every time.
And Messi walks to the stage to collect his 8th Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
My record's dope, man.
Normal stuff. On Cricket.com's Stat Dog.
Who's the good little boy?
Welcome back.
Fewest matches to 100 ODI wickets for Pacers. Shaheen Shah Afridi, 51 matches. For his 100 wickets, his first 100 ODI wickets, he beats Mitchell Starc, who took 52.
Okay.
Shane Bond, 54. Mustafiz Rahman, 54. Brett Lee, 55. While we're here, in this World Cup, there's been 5 bowlers who've picked up a wicket in the first over of the innings.
Yep.
And all have been left armers.
Wow.
That Nip Backer.
Who does he play for?
No, I'm not finishing that joke. You're referring to Rod Tucker.
I saw
Someone who invested in Rod Tucker's career.
he's our plastic surgeon.
Yeah. No, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Dilshan Madashankar, Reece Topley, Trent Bolt, Mitchell Starc. Now, I'm surprised Cricket.com boys put this in here because that spells problems for India.
Does it? Yeah.
Where's their left arm?
Where's their left arm?
on first over?
Can Kuldeep open the bowling?
Exactly. Everyone's saying India cannot be beaten. There's no holes in the side. There's layers everywhere. What about first over stuff?
Okay, here's a question.
How are they going to get a wicket with the left arm?
Here's a question.
Bring Zahir back.
Can Virat bowl off the wrong foot, left arm? My question to you is, Shaheen Shah Afridi is now the leading wicket taker of the World Cup with 16, equal to Adam Zampa. How?
Is he?
Yeah.
He's got 16
He's got
wickets.
16 wickets.
What the fuck?
He did take 4 or 5 against Australia,
Oh, yeah.
which was an excellent performance in a losing side.
Couple of cheekies at the end.
But apart from that, he's been well unders, as Pakistan's bowling generally has been.
Just goes to show, doesn't it? No, not really.
Goes to
Sometimes
show
all your goals can come from one place and you're absolutely playing turgid football.
Turgid
you know
football,
what I mean?
yeah.
Zlatan, Man United, 2015 stuff.
Sure.
Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, it's something India have to work out there. Look, while we're here in the neighbourhood stat dog stuff, we're going to come on to Pakistan's batting. Sorry, I mix Pakistan and India up all the time. But I was just thinking there with bowlers, like there's the guys who get these wickets with the left wing. So, yeah, India nowhere near that. But this came to me.
Fucking hell. Oh, my God.
Makes sense now. Most sixes hit by a Pakistan batter in a World Cup innings. Imran Nazir with 8, of course. That was against Zimbabwe.
That's 8.
Bang! You know, most sixes in innings for a Pakistan batter in a World Cup match. She's like, that was Imran Nazir against Zimbabwe in 2007, wasn't it? Yes, babe. Yeah. But Fakhar Zaman 7 against Bangladesh. Okay. All right. Back to that first innings. Here goes. What do I want to say? Like, even the Quicks did so well. Even Harris Ralph had some success in his first over. Okay, goes for 13.
Yeah, after the six ball.
Well, that's an improvement.
Yeah,
that's an improvement. Takes a pole there as well.
Yeah.
Mahmudullah adds some respectability. Good partnership with Litton Das. Shakib makes some runs but couldn't hit him off the square.
Right.
I tell you what, Mohammad Wasim Jr. Poor man's Nazim for this situation.
Of course.
But it's dark horse wheels, dark horse salad, hitting a lot of timber, and got some tail.
If you want some tail, if you've gone out on a Friday night looking for some tail, obviously we're all scared of talking to women, so that's not going to happen. But if you want some tail at the end of the night,
and if that's your proclivity,
if that is your proclivity, then Wasim Jaffer.
From India.
That's right.
Indeed. But yeah, Mohammad Wasim Jr., timber, wheels, salad, tail. Not a bad package. Bangladesh all at 204, never in it. Second thing, here goes, anything on that innings?
No.
Good, neither. Fucker and a Cantor. Enes Kanter.
Yes, right.
OKC.
Yeah.
Now, I want to note one of the sixes he hit, right? Commentators going
just
ballistic.
From noise? Yeah.
That's what I want to say. I want to call this out,
ASMR
right? Everyone's
stuff.
like, oh, how do we measure a 6? And everyone just is so linear going, well, what is the meterage?
Give me some yardage.
What's the meterage of the 6?
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Like literally, that's probably the best descriptor of how big it was. But I encourage people to broaden their minds, expand their horizons. Let's get some auditory perception metrics.
Perfect.
How can we get a metric that captures the fucking sound of a 6?
Yep.
Because see, for me, Fakhar Zaman's 6 was, in abstract terms, bigger than Glenn Maxwell's 6.
Sure.
From the auditory perspective,
Yeah.
how do we mix that all in?
Well, I think as well, you have to multiply that by the noise that you make
Yes!
when watching it.
Yeah.
So when I saw Glenn Maxwell's 6, I just saw off the bat, I was like 6. I just thought to myself,
Yeah.
but when I saw that 6, I was like, whoa.
And it's
so you have to couple that in.
It's not even just a decibel level thing. Let's get 3-dimensional on it. It also is to do with the somehow measuring how guttural it is.
Guttural? Yes.
Yeah, and the contrast between what it was and what it becomes, as well as not just the lead commentator's sound, but the guys off mic who are making such a loud noise that it feeds into the lead commentator's mind. That's when you know something really matters. Like when you got Water going, that is ridiculous. So, my point out of that is...
Surely at one point someone's going to go, fucking hell.
Yeah, fuck me. We could do that.
That's fucking massive.
If we got invited. Anyway, what else do I have here? Yeah, Dil Pakistan's a tune. So far in the second innings, I've got Fakhar Zaman hit a big 6. Let's get a measure for that. Pakistan 60 for 60 odd, 70 odd from the power play, no wickets.
Yeah.
They take it to 100, no wickets. Fakhar's got a hat on.
Yep.
Play on.
So
Abdullah Shafiq.
But basically, the headline news is they've dropped Imam ul Haq, who averages more than 50 opening and batting in ODI cricket, and they've got rid of him. I think because they need quick runs. They've realised that they've got so many similar tempo batters, Pakistan, but except for Iftikhar, who's really their only dasher, their only goer, their only knower.
Prancer.
From The Notebook.
I thought you were referring to Santa's reindeers.
Oh, well, in many ways I am. So they brought in Fakhar Zaman, who played, I think he played against Australia in the warm-up game, in that game where like Warner and Marnus bowled for 30 overs. And then I think he played against the Netherlands, Fakhar Zaman as well. But he's had some time out of the side. So they've dropped Imam, they've brought in Fakhar Zaman. It seems to have worked out. Now, has it worked out, or did they play a dog shit team? If I'm Imam ul Haq, I'm like, well, give us Bangladesh.
Sports full of contradictions,
give
isn't
us Bangladesh. How are you going to give me fucking India, Australia, South Africa, and I don't get Bangladesh? That's what I'd be saying.
So true. But it's just easy to do scoreboard journalism. He's just like, Pakistan knock over a minnow who's got 1 foot on the plane, and that plane is travelling 10 metres because they finally get a game in Kolkata.
It's weird, isn't it? Pakistan played like the ground closed to the Bangladesh border.
Yeah. And Bangladesh, so you think, Bangladesh close to Kolkata. Let's give them a couple of games there. 2 games.
Yeah, 2 games.
2 games out of their 9 there. Did Sri Lanka get a couple of games in Chennai?
They get down to Chennai?
Yeah,
that's their closest game. No, they don't play there. That's interesting.
Anyway,
get any fireworks at the end of their games when they...
I thought I saw fireworks go... Oh, no, that was the India game. That was
the India game the night before.
Well, why wouldn't you have that?
Yeah, it's an ICC event.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to ask, it's a question on everybody's lips, everyone's lips.
What's that?
A semi for Pakistan.
What I wouldn't give.
Well, was it absolutely and always? Now, will they make the semis? No, I don't think so. But
I can see a path.
Oh, there's a pathway to victory.
Would you like me to paint you a picture?
Please.
Okay, I haven't got it in front of me, but I can figure it out. So New Zealand's next game is against South Africa. That game is tonight, isn't it?
Yes.
That game is tonight. Yeah. Now, if South Africa win that game, they'll be on 12 points, and they'll actually go ahead of India on the table. India would have played 1 game less. But that would mean that New Zealand are on 8 points after 7 games. Pakistan are on 6 points after 7 games. The next game they play each other, that is
boom, Netherlands
and Sweden. The next game is Pakistan and New Zealand, melting pot.
Bang.
So if Pakistan win that game, then that means New Zealand would have lost 4 games in a row, having already lost to New Zealand, Australia. They'd have to lose to South Africa and then lose to Pakistan. But then Pakistan would then jump ahead, would they? No, it's a net run rate thing at this point.
It's already got numbers dropping in front of my eyes.
So, but also New Zealand's actually 3rd and Australia's 4th. So if England beat Australia, which could happen on the weekend, then it's like there's still a path for them, but they're relying on other results.
So it's almost like there's still like 2 or 3 games left where there
there is
a dozen permutations based on the result of the game.
That's right. Oh, yeah, have you seen the table and the fixtures?
Yeah. Head versus heart here for me. I feel like Pakistan have just played pretty shithouse cricket, and they've beaten an even shitter team overnight.
Yeah.
But that's when Pakistan strikes. So
backs against the wall.
I got splinters on my ass because I'm sitting on the fence.
Nice one.
The lotus may be blooming, or they might just be shit.
I think it's fair to say that no one in world cricket, administrators, etc., will have any interest in a World Cup semi-final in India between India and Pakistan. I think most people want India, New Zealand. I think so. Let's fingers crossed for that one.
Hashtag AskTGC. This is from Sankal 4673.
4672.
No, 4673.
Oh, okay, different person.
Hashtag AskTGC. Don't you think you have overdone the whole ration thing? Please come up with something better than this hackneyed joke. I do chuckle every time you do the same old joke. But that's mostly a laugh at how repetitive it gets.
Okay.
Also, what's up with the double entendres and sexual innuendos in every video?
Yep.
I mean, I do love a bit of that. But it gets repetitive at some point.
Good point.
And some of us may be watching with younger siblings.
Yep. Okay.
On behalf of any such viewers, I urge you to keep it PG-13 to some extent. Brackets. I mean, I understand the urge to use double entendres when an opportunity presents itself, but you seem to overdo it. Close brackets. Please don't take this criticism negatively. I do love you, brackets platonically, of course, close brackets. But here's just a few things I wanted to bring to your attention. P.S. Don't take me for a prude because of my suggestion.
Suck my cock, suck my cock,
Suck my cock.
Here are the things I don't like. I do love them though.
Yeah. No, I love... See, my favourite piece of feedback is when someone says, that's a tired, hackneyed joke, you overdo it. I do laugh at it. Does he say every time? I chuckle every time. Mostly, but he's like, I'm chuckling for different reasons to that which you're doing it. Now, don't pretend for a second, Sankalp 4673, that you are aware of the reasons behind the continuation of a joke.
Yeah.
You know? We're getting into the science of it.
Yeah.
Can a joke actually be dynamic and change its meaning over time?
Yeah.
For example, once again, I do not know what I feel something familiar about Ratchet and Revenge.
And when I see him play, it's like as Zampa said, it's kind of like an amalgamation of two different players. Like it's sort of a mixing of styles and like sort of players coming together. And the name just on the ear, it sounds like just.
It's a feeling of deja vu. You know, deja vu. It's like, I've been here before. I know what this is.
I know
it. I've been in a different. Yeah,
what it is.
That's right. Deja vu. Deja vu. Anyway, so I like that. And what's up with the double entendres? I mean, I do love a bit of it, but it gets repetitive. So Sankalp is saying, like, I'd like you to better address the balance of the Ratchet joke or the meaning behind the Ratchet joke and better address the quantity of double entendres to suit my particular needs. I'd also like you to be aware that from time to time, I sit down with my younger sibling and I want you to take that into account and be aware of that when I, one of 250,000 subscribers on this channel, may be doing that. I also want you to know I love you despite this negative criticism, but I don't want you to take it negatively well. So I want you to like me despite these criticisms which you are ought to critique.
Also, I know what the show's about, but sometimes I watch it with people who don't know what it's about and they wouldn't like it. So it's a bit like, you know.
Please don't take me for a prude because of my suggestion. Oh, well, if he's actually instructed, if he's requested we don't do that, then it hasn't happened.
Yes, that's right.
Because I'm aware it may be seen that way.
Right. This is what happens.
This is one of the better comments we've ever had.
This is what happens about this stage of the tournament when the games start to get pretty shit
really heats up.
And this is when we start losing our minds. Well, how many games left? Fucking another month and a half of this, is it? Okay. We'll be back later in the week for what's the next game that we're doing? We're not doing New Zealand, South Africa.
Oh, we're not. Yeah,
we're not doing that game. So people are going to be upset and they're going to write in the comments about why we're doing that game. Yep. We can't do every single game forever, but our next game is, I don't have the schedule in front of me.
The ones that annoy you most.
The ones that annoy you most. I think there's an India-Sri Lanka game later this week.
It's the next day.
So we'll be there on Friday morning on your interwebs. Click subscribe if you are new to the channel. We can actually see that there's more than 50% of the people who are watching this stuff and not subscribed to the channel. So please do subscribe. We just passed 250,000 subscribers. We're on the march to the next number because that'll mean something in our eyes, and maybe then our dads will love us. See you guys real soon.